Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. All praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Bahaparak Hadash. Honors, great double honors to the brothers at Great Millstone, man. I'm not a part of Great Millstone, but I learned from them, and I thank the Most High that I was able to receive the truth from those brothers, man. I'm on the road right now, but I had a dream last night. Well, I woke up sweating and praying. So I'm gonna go ahead and share it real quick with y'all, man. So, first things first, the scripture that came to mind when I woke up was 2 Kings chapter 2, I think verse 11 or verse 12. Don't quote me on it, just read both of them. But it's talking about how Elisha saw the chariots, and I kind of gave away the dream, what it was about. But you know, that's the scripture, man. I don't want to say anything without bringing out a scripture first. So it was me and my little brother. We was out in the field, and this is an open field. You know, we look kind of scruffy, clothes a little torn up and whatnot. And I remember telling him, I'm like, man, hey, my feet hurt. It's a cave over there. Let's go chill. You know what I'm saying? Find somewhere to relax. Get off my feet, dog. My dog's just barking. He's like, yeah, bet that. That's what's up. So we get about 100 meters, and I just happened to look behind me, and he did too. And at the time, it looked like stars was just kind of going back and forth in the sky, but they was in a what do you call it? They were in a uniform line, man. It was rows, at least 500 of them things, and they went left, they went right, they went backwards, they went forwards. So I knew it wasn't no firecrackers, it wasn't nothing like that. So my brother's looking back, and he's like, yo, what the hell is going on? But I'm like, look, I don't know. Let's just get to the cave, because, you know, something might fall and hit us. So these quote-unquote stars that we thought at the time, when they got closer, I was able to see't of fire. And they weren't close enough for me to make out anything. It was just, I could see the trails of fire. And yeah, so, you know, these things going back and forth, but they're coming closer. And that's behind us. So I look ahead of me, because I hear jets. And it's about, I would say, 25, 30 jets coming to meet the chariots. And they start firing off missiles. And, man, they was in... It was like a dogfight, one of them World War II dogfights. But these jets was getting embarrassed, man. These chariots was dodging these missiles, making the missiles hit the other jets. Jets was crashing into each other, and we stopped and stared in awe, but I was scared at the same time. And debris started falling out of the sky. So that's when, you know, we kind of got our wits about ourselves and was like, oh, all right, yeah, let's get back to this, get back to what we was doing. Let's get to the cave. So we get to the cave, and the chariots did not fire back. They was just making a miss and making them hit themselves. And my brother was like, man, I ain't never seen nothing like this. What is going on? And in my head, I'm thinking, man, it's the chariots. I went ahead and told him. I was like, man, hey, that's the chariots of the Most High. So I guess my brother was following me and then, you know, learning from me, which is a blessing that he was able to understand the truth as I was. And the details are pretty hazy, but that's what I do remember. And I need to start writing these things down, Lord willing. I can get a journal and start writing these things down, that I wake up from these dreams, what I mean, Lord willing. Because you never know, man. But all I got to say is, when that day come and them chariots crack the sky, man, them E's, they going to be in for it. And they just don't know. Oh, I'm sure they know. They know the Bible like we know. But, you know, when your flesh... Or what I want to say is, when the spirit is willing, because, you know, it says in the scriptures that they ain't going to want to fight, but the Lord's going to make them. They're going to compel them to fight. Boy, the flesh is weak, and they going to be in for a hell of a time, too, and I can't wait. So, you know, I hope this was edifying to some folks. You know, if anybody happens to see this video and they've had some dreams, you know, jump on the comments, share it. But that's all I got, man. I just had to get that out of there, get that off my chest. Shalom.